Welcome to today's Finance Talks. I'm so excited to bring you this session, and I truly hope it makes a real difference in your life. Today, we are shining a big spotlight on financial literacy for women, a topic very close to my heart. Whether you are just starting out or want to take your finances to the next level, this session is built for you, so let's dive right in. So, what exactly is financial literacy? Simply put, it is the ability to understand and use financial skills in your everyday life. Budgeting, saving, investing, managing debt, and planning for your future. Think of it as three powerful building blocks: know your income and expenses, plan by setting clear goals and a monthly budget, grow your money through smart investing. Here is a striking fact: only 27% of Indian adults are financially literate, compared to a global average of 33%. Women fall even further behind. But today, we change that. Let me share three real stories that show why financial literacy is absolutely critical for every woman. Meet Priya, 32 years old. She lost her job during the pandemic. She had no savings of her own and had to borrow from family just to survive 3 months. A simple emergency fund could have saved her completely. Then there is Mira, 45. She suddenly lost her husband. Because she had left all finances to him, she didn't even know their bank details. She spent months in grief and financial panic at the same time. And Ananya, 28, who took a career break after having a baby. With no personal savings, she became entirely dependent on her spouse, losing the freedom to make her own choices. These stories happen every single day, and every one of them could have been prevented with financial knowledge. Now let us look at the data, because the numbers tell a very important story. Only 27% of Indian women are financially literate. A staggering 80% leave all financial decisions to their spouse or family. There is an average savings gap of 2.5 lakh rupees between Indian women and men earning similar incomes. And the most heartbreaking statistic: 65% of widows in India face serious financial hardship simply because they had no financial knowledge of their own. These numbers are not here to discourage you. They are here to show you the size of the opportunity ahead. Let us look at two charts that bring the data to life. The first shows the percentage of women who actively invest across different countries: USA 48%, UK 44%, China 35%, Brazil 29%, Japan 22%, and India only 14%. We rank last. The second chart shows where Indian women actually keep their savings: 35% in basic savings accounts, 28% in gold, 18% in fixed deposits, only 9% in mutual funds, and a tiny 3% in stocks. Here is the most important insight: 63% of Indian women save money, but only 12% actually invest it. Money sitting in a savings account earns 2 to 3%, while inflation runs at 6%. You are silently losing real value every single year. Let us talk about the four most common financial mistakes women make and exactly how to fix each one. Mistake 1: keeping money idle. Savings accounts earn 2 to 3% while inflation is 6 to 7%. You lose wealth every year. Move surplus money into FDs, SIPs, or liquid mutual funds. Mistake 2: leaving all decisions to others. This creates dangerous vulnerability if life circumstances change. Open your own bank account and track your income monthly. Mistake 3: thinking investing is too complicated. Start with just 500 rupees per month in a simple index fund. Mistake 4: emotional and impulse spending. Use the 24-hour rule. Wait before any unplanned purchase above 1,000 rupees. Now let us talk about one of the most practical tools in personal finance: the 50-30-20 budgeting rule. This rule tells you exactly how to divide every rupee you earn. 50% goes to your needs: rent, groceries, utilities, transport, and medical expenses. These are non-negotiables. 30% goes to your wants: dining out, shopping, entertainment, and travel. Enjoy life, but stay conscious. And the golden 20% goes to savings and investments: your emergency fund, SIP, PPF, and insurance premiums. Here is a real example. With a salary of 30,000 rupees per month, 15,000 for needs, 9,000 for wants, and 6,000 straight into building your future. That's 6,000 rupees invested every month. It will completely transform your financial life. Two absolutely essential concepts: the emergency fund and debt management. An emergency fund is money set aside for unexpected crises, job loss, a medical emergency, or urgent family needs. The golden rule: save 3 to 6 months of your total monthly expenses. If your monthly expenses are 20,000 rupees, your target is 60,000 to 1,20,000. Keep it in a high-interest savings account you can access immediately. Never touch it unless it is a real emergency. On debt, not all debt is equal. A home loan or education loan builds your future. That is good debt. But credit card debt at 24 to 36% interest? That is a trap. Always pay your full credit card bill every month and keep your total EM as below 40% of your income. Let us now understand one of the most important concepts in all of personal finance: the difference between saving and investing, and why inflation is your silent enemy. Saving means storing money safely in a bank account or fixed deposit. It earns 2 to 7%. Perfect for your emergency fund and short-term goals, but it does not beat inflation. 1 lakh rupees in savings for 10 years becomes just 1,27,000. That is barely any growth. Investing means putting money to work for higher returns. Equity mutual funds earn 10 to 15% or more per year. That same 1 lakh rupees invested for 10 years can grow to 2,60,000. Here is the inflation alert. India's average inflation is 6% per year. If you earn less than 6%, you are losing purchasing power. 100 rupees today equals only 54 rupees in buying power after 10 years. Investing is not optional, it is necessary. Now let me show you the most powerful force in all of personal finance: the power of compounding. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Let me introduce two women, Savita and Kavita. Savita starts investing just 2,000 rupees per month at age 25. Kavita waits 10 years and starts the same amount at 35. Both earn 12% annual returns. At age 60, Savita has 2.1 crore rupees. Kavita has only 74 lakh. Savita invested just 8.4 lakh total. Compounding turned it into 2.1 crore. That is a 25 times return. The only difference? Savita started 10 years earlier. This is why starting today, even with just 500 rupees per month, creates life-changing wealth. Time in the market is your single greatest financial asset. Let us explore your investment options in India, starting with the safest ones. Bank fixed deposits give 6 to 8% guaranteed returns with zero risk. Great for short-term goals, but interest is taxable and won't beat inflation long-term. Recurring deposits give 5 to 7% and are excellent for building a consistent saving habit with a fixed monthly commitment. Equity mutual funds are managed by professionals who invest your money in a diversified portfolio of stocks. Realistic returns of 10 to 15% per year over 5 years or more. And finally, SIP, or Systematic Investment Plan. SIP lets you invest in mutual funds automatically every month from as little as 500 rupees. It removes emotion from investing. SIP is the single best entry point for any beginner. 4 more powerful investment options. Gold, through sovereign gold bonds, earns 8 to 10% and pays 2.5% extra interest annually. Always prefer sovereign gold bonds over physical gold. PPF, the Public Provident Fund, gives 7.1% completely tax-free returns. It is 100% government-backed and saves you tax up to 1.5 lakh per year under Section 80C. Ideal for long-term retirement savings. NPS, the National Pension System, gives 10 to 12% returns with an extra tax benefit of up to 2 lakh per year, locked until age 60, a truly powerful retirement tool. And direct equity, buying individual stocks. Potential returns of 12 to 20% or more, but requires research and patience. Start with mutual funds before moving here. Let us get very practical. Here is your beginner investment roadmap, starting with just 1,000 rupees per month. Step 1. Build your emergency fund first. Put 500 rupees per month in a separate savings account until you have 3 months of expenses saved. This is your safety net. Do this before anything else. Step 2. Start your first SIP. Download Grow or Zerodha Coin. Both are free. Choose a Nifty 50 index fund and invest 500 rupees per month automatically. Set it once and let it run. 500 rupees per month for 10 years at 12% grows to approximately 1,17,000 rupees. Step 3. Open a PPF account at your nearest bank or post office. You can start with just 500 rupees per year. Step 4. Get health insurance immediately. A 5 lakh cover costs just 400 to 700 rupees per month. One hospitalization without cover can cost 3 to 8 lakh rupees. Step 5. Increase your SIP every year with each salary hike. Even 200 rupees extra per month makes a massive difference over 20 years. Every woman has important life goals. Let us talk about how to financially plan and fund each one. For your wedding, if it is 2 to 5 years away, start a dedicated SIP today. Target 5 to 15 lakh rupees. Never take a personal loan for wedding expenses. It starts your new life in debt. For children's education, a 10 to 15-year goal. 3,000 rupees per month at 12% for 15 years gives you 21 lakh rupees. For daughters, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana gives 7.6% tax-free returns. Do not miss it. For retirement, your single most important financial goal. Combine NPS, PPF, and equity mutual funds. 2,000 rupees per month from age 25 becomes 2.1 crore at age 60. Start now. Every year you delay makes it significantly harder. For buying a home, invest in balanced mutual funds for your down payment. Target 20 to 30% of the home's value and always keep your EMIs below 40% of your income. Insurance is not an expense. It is the very foundation of your financial plan. Without it, one bad event can destroy everything you have built. Health insurance. One hospitalization in India can cost 2 to 10 lakh rupees. Buy a minimum 5 lakh individual health cover today for just 400 to 800 rupees per month. For a family, a 10 to 20 lakh floater plan is ideal. Very important, do not rely solely on your employer's group cover. The moment you leave that job, the cover disappears. Term life insurance. If you earn income or have anyone depending on you, parents, children, spouse, you need a term plan. Buy at least 10 to 15 times your annual income as cover. At age 25, a 1 crore plan costs just 400 to 600 rupees per month. Always choose pure term plans. Avoid ULIPs and endowment plans. They give poor returns and poor coverage. Financial literacy does something far more powerful than just growing your bank balance. It completely transforms how you live your life. Confidence and decision-making power. When you understand money, you evaluate job offers, negotiate salaries, make investments, all with clarity. No more money anxiety, no more second-guessing yourself. Freedom and independence. With your own savings and investments, you never need to ask for permission. Career breaks become choices, not traps. Relationships become about love and respect, not financial dependence. Security and legacy. You are prepared for any emergency, job loss, health crisis, or family need. Divorce, widowhood, or conflict will never leave you financially exposed. And most beautifully, you become the financial role model that the younger women in your life are watching, learning from, and inspired by. Let us bring everything together into one clear, simple 5-step action plan you can start right now, today. Step 1, know your numbers, today. Spend 30 minutes writing your monthly income, all expenses, and current savings. Clarity is the first step to financial freedom. Step 2, open your own bank account. This week, 0 balance account, in your name only. Full control, yours. Step 3, build your emergency fund. This month. Auto transfer 500 to 1,000 rupees monthly to a dedicated account labeled emergency fund. Do not touch it unless it truly is an emergency. Step 4. Start your first SIP this month. Download Grow or Zerodha Coin. Start 500 rupees per month in a Nifty 50 index fund. Set it up once and let it run forever. Step 5. Get insured this quarter. A 5 lakh health insurance policy and a term life plan if you have dependents. This protects everything you are building. And so we come to the close of today's Finance Talks, and I want to leave you with one message that I hope stays with you forever. You have the power to change your story. Financial literacy is not about being rich. It is about having choices. It is about having freedom. The woman who understands her money cannot be controlled, cannot be left helpless, and cannot be caught unprepared, no matter what life throws at her. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. You do not need a lot of money to start investing. You just need the decision to start. Even 500 rupees per month, invested with patience and consistency for 25 years, becomes life-changing wealth. The best time to start your financial journey was yesterday. The second best time is right now, today. Thank you so much for joining Finance Talks. Please share this with every woman in your life who deserves financial freedom, because every single woman does.